chat! Hello! I'm sorry, I'm so late. I'm so late and so gay today. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Hello, Nimby! Hello, Zeno! Hello, Guers! Hello, Brother Doom! Hello, Helmsman! Hello, TJ! Hello, Leaky Bum! Hey! I am not a leaky bum! Yeah, I've been having allergies the last several nights. So, and I've not been able to find my allergy medication. Mainly because I'm too lazy to look. Because I'm dying. And when I lean forward, I like lean down, right? All the snot comes towards my nose, and I'm like, I don't want to do that right after blowing my nose. So I just don't look for it. And instead, I just take a Benadryl, because Benadryl's already on my desk. And the Benadryl knocks me the fuck out in the morning. But yeah, so that's why I didn't stream this morning. But it's okay, because I was only gonna stream once today anyway. So, you know, the stream is just happening later than usual. Is all. Just happening a little later. Hello, Devermo! Oh, later than planned, I should say. I wouldn't say later than usual. This is kind of still the usual. But it's happening later than planned, okay? My bad. Tried using saline spray the other day. Hello, hi, hello. How does saline spray go for you? I've tried that. It doesn't help for me. It just makes my nose burn. Wow.
If
I was 6
I was
hours
6
late to my
hours
job, they
late
would
to
throw
my
me
job,
out.
they would throw me out.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, okay? Please don't throw me out. Please. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Please. 1185. Boop. I still gotta go through the fund management thingy.
Brother-Doom donated $10.
Thank you, Bladesong.
Right along.
21 for the day. Yeah, better, man. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Peter. Don't be sorry, Peter. Just be better. Okay. I'll try. No, don't toss me. Oh, español, ¿cómo estás? Hola. Hola, Zino, ¿cómo andas? Estoy bien. Estoy perfectamente bien. Mira, Doom's 10. I think I'm actually gonna fix the after today's stream. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just fix the donation list. So off. I'm gonna try to fix it today. I'm sorry I haven't gone on top of that. I've been doing so many other things. Like yesterday, I don't know if you guys noticed during the D&D, I was out of it for the first while. It's because I was doing taxes stuff. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna fix it tomorrow after I fix my taxes stuff. That's when I'm gonna fix it. Just because I'm already gonna be in the mindset for it. And I'm already not streaming tomorrow afternoon, so that's when I'll do it. Tomorrow, I'll fix the funding list so all the numbers will be accurate and you will actually know who is top nom for this month so far. Yes, she can speak Spanish, she just forgets. No se me olvida. It's not that I forget. Es que no lo hago porque me he dado cuenta que cuando hablo español, normalmente los directos no hacen tan bien porque la mayoría de mis fans no hablan español porque son europeos. Fucking taxes, yes. I have a tax appointment tomorrow that I have to go over the phone because I'm using my dad's tax man and he's in Florida. But he knows how to do Alabama taxes as well, so it's fine. Anyways, let's not talk about taxes, chat. I can speak Breaking Bad names, but that's about it. I forget everything from the early streams. Dame un tamale, porfa. Un tamal. Tamale is plural. Un tamal. At least in my dialect. Soy cubana. Forgot to put my donos this month to anything? can we just cross off Ender Magnolia as funded? Yes. Is that what you want to do with your money? Boop. Ender Lilies and Magnolia playthrough. Yippee! I'm so excited. Good luck. Hope you don't get a pay shit, because fuck the state. We'll have to see. But, so this Steam accountant, last year managed to reduce my taxes from 4,000 to 300. Which is low enough that I'm pretty sure with Pay's income we would have actually ended up with a return. And Pay worked, I think, more this year between her 2 jobs. So we might actually be getting a decent amount back, we're expecting. And we should actually end up having a return, assuming that, we don't end up having to pay too much. It's gonna depend on what, I don't know, on how good of a job, I guess, the accountant does. My brain. Squares, you have like 30 bucks left, you can put towards whatever you want. You heard, Squares? If you want to put 30 towards anything else, let me know. Whatever you want. Alright, chat. Last time we made the sword for the Jester guy, and we made the sword for, Don't Tempt Me, Cricket. God dang it. God dang it. He hates me. He hates me, chat. 280k cheese bits is crazy. Hey man, some people are just loaded. But I went ahead and I remade the swords last night, chat, because I had a big stupid, and after last session I ended up closing the game without. No, I don't, Cricket. I want to use that money to hurry pay those RimWorld streams somehow. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Isn't RimWorld already? That's already on the list. Okay, no Cricket. I am gonna talk with Pay, Sunday about how we want to do, I said hurry, not fund. I don't think it works that way, man. But, because for Pay streams, she only has to play them once, right? So I think I'm gonna have her go through the list of the stuff that she owes and start knocking them out. Because if her plan is to play them fully, she's never gonna finish any of these games. She's never gonna finish Dead Space Remastered. So, and will play occasionally isn't like, doesn't need to be on the content queue if she's just gonna play whenever she wants sometimes, you know? So I'm gonna have her go through the content queue, right? I'm gonna make her do a Dead Space, right? I'm gonna make her do a Dead Space. And then, once she does a Dead Space stream, we'll remove it off the list. When she does like one more, right? And same thing for Signalis, when she plays it once, we'll remove it off the list. Because the thing is, she doesn't have the time to do full playthroughs, chat. This isn't her like full-time job like it is mine. So. One day, if one of them will play Shadow of the Beast and really enjoy it. One day. Do you want to put Shadow on the Beast? That Shadow of the Beast on the funding list, Red Wolf? We could do that. I'm down. New vendors available thanks to my reputation with the crows? That's cool. Let's go forge a sword for Marwin first. Or let's give Marwin his sword first. These days no longer squads remember. Yes, we know. Approach Marwin. Walks towards the table. Two members of the gang seem to be having a spitting contest across the restaurant. Fuck's sake. Dodecahedron blade? Marwin simply observes, his eyes hooded and empty. He turns his gaze on you as you approach. There's no warmth in those eyes, just a kind of helpless, directionless rage. A trapped and starving beast. What? What do you want? Hand him the sword. You raise the blade admiringly, turning it back and forth so it catches the light. And he brings it down on the table, cleaving through the wood. Fuck's sakes, Marwin. By the way, chat, just because I can show you, I'm gonna... let me go over... I want to show you guys what the new version looks like. I don't know where the screenshots go. I thought they would be here, but they're not. Yeah, they're not on my screenshot. I want to show you the sword. There we go. Found it. So... Alright, chat. So... There we go. So this is what it used to look like, chat. This is what that sword used to look like. Okay, this is when we made it last time. Right? Oh, I forgot to put the M on it. Oops. Oh well. That's what it looked like. Right? Real nice. We'll keep this one open. Right? And this is what it looks like now. This is the new one that we made. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. It's wider than number 1. Yeah, it's a little wider. It's also much longer. The handle is black now instead of wood. I forgot to add the little plate on the thingy with his M. All these swords and Jin has never watched Highlander. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got a big black handle now. I somewhat replicated the shape on the thingy, on the pommel. I was kind of just going off memory, you know? I was trying to get it done fast. I also didn't polish the blade because I forgot. But there you have it compared to the original. This is the original. I think the original was prettier. Mainly because I polished it. But now you know, chat. Now you know. But my table! It'll do. Take your money, Smith. I have no need of it anyway. I didn't ask for money, but thanks. The daddy strides from the inn, not sparing his drinking companions a second glance. Now that their patron is gone and they'll have to pay for drinks themselves, they gather their things and sheepishly head out the door as well. Long last, peace and quiet returns with a steady stay. Approach Roselle, she arches an eyebrow. Yes? Marwin's gone, hopefully for good. Business will soon be back to normal, provided the bastard keeps his word. For now, things are better. I find myself worried about what Marwin will do with that sword. Kill people, I imagine. One of the main things swords are used for. Did no one tell you? Marwin talk about not some common soldier. I take your point, but you can never be sure in what hands your weapon will end up, can you? Axes chop wood, knives cut vegetables for stew, but swords only have one function. To be clear, I'm not judging you, it's a necessary function. Can I join me in my forge then? I broke the news to my father last night. He was heartbroken, bless him. He looks out over the inn. It's completely empty. Marwin's table lies in 2 pieces, split in half by his sword. This is a new start, a chance to rebuild. She paused for a moment, lost contemplation, then she shrugs. I thought I'd feel something at this point. A pang of guilt, perhaps nostalgia, but no, I can't say I feel anything at all. I'll be at your forge bright and early tomorrow morning. Awesome. Go, talk to Nikao. Smile falsely approach. Well, if it isn't the smith who stole my daughter away from me. I'm just jesting. Smith's presentations declare sadness in Nikao's eyes. I'll buy a meal. Yes. Sit yourself down. Also in the kitchen, you hear Ray's voice at the end. Ewan, meat and mushroom pie for our guest. Minutes later, you were wolfing down a slice of pie with a generous helping of mashed parsnip. Cooked to perfection. Yippee. Did I have that money? I didn't have the money to pay him that. Wait, I did, because I got money from, Marwin. Just put the blades as STL files and Helmsman can print them with his 3D printer if he actually gets one. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. That would be like, that could be merch. You get 3D printed swords, at least until I start making real ones, chat. One day I'll start making real ones. Oh, it would be really cool if we 3D printed sword designs from this and then tried to cast them. That could be cool. Making like casted replicas. Oh. Do the end. Alrighty. Remember, no matter the shape, you can always sheath a sword, even if it's a circle. Well, it's true. The morning breaks, Roselle sweeps into your forge. With every 7th step, she mutters a number under her breath. 3,570, 3,577. When she's through the door, she ceases counting and pulls a quill from her bag. What is your ledger? Good morning to you, too. Morning? Squints out the window, the overcast sky. Looks great to me. There's no time for chat, not if you want to get your account sorted. Ledger? Just over here. Fortis' ledger is smoke-stained, ink-blotted, and filled with loose papers that slip out as Roselle lifts it. He grimaces as though holding a dead toad. Leave this with me. Grabs a ledger and retreats to your corner office. There she remains for the rest of the day, scribbling and occasionally tutting to herself. Our dog. Bowls into you like a stone from a slingshot, nearly knocking you to the floor. Slappers whips his tail and barks with overwhelmed excitement. Let's feed him. And let's pet him. Alright, back to work. Talk to her. And Roselle's sitting in her office room, hunched over the ledger. The only sound is the scratch of the quill and the tapping of her foot. My father says the inn has been doing much better. He's not over me leaving. I had to remind him that I'm only an hour's walk away. Some personal questions. I shall answer as best I'm able. So curious about how you lost your eye. You were cryptic last time I asked. Dang. Apologies, but I'd rather not speak about this. Perhaps some other time. He avoids your gaze, hunching over a ledger. When we first met, you had this look of shock, like you recognized me. What was that about? Yes! Roselle pauses for a while, her foot tapping a nervous beat on the floor. At last she speaks. You must promise not to react badly. Go on. She removes her eye patch. The amber gem gleams warmly in the candlelight. Oh god, she's a chuny. The sunstones worn by anointed of Ozuma weren't just there for show. They used to grant us power to see through solid walls, gaze across vast distances, or on occasion receive holy visions. Past, present, future. Okay, so she was some sort of like... She's still a chuny. When my sunstone was first embedded, I had a vision more intense and powerful than most anointed ever experienced in their lives. I saw fire sweeping across the horizon and consuming it and keep in its entirety. I saw the stars falling from the sky. I saw you amid the flames, holding a sword aloft, or at least I think it was you. Your face was covered by a mask. If I was wearing a mask, how can you be sure it was me? Your voice was raised in song, though I can't remember the words. When I recovered my senses, I discovered that I had pulled my holy texts from the shelves and torn out certain pages. 7, 25, 49,
Engelsman
91.
donated $20. Medical bills. I will set the Dono from the end of the campaign on the next session.
I marked it, Helmsman, that I owed you 2 of the redeems. I did mark them for you. They're on the sheet if you want to go look at them. Yeah, thank you. By the way, I am in the Straylight Discord if you want to join. I have found this game is a pretty useful game to have someone else, join me and talk to chat. Because I can end up locking in pretty harsh in this game. Got a pizza cutter roller thingy with a sheath. It's just 2 circles that are sewn together on one half. Need. Yep. Yeah. I say need, it's really just a fucking... This is a sheath for a fucking pizza cutter. It's really just a pouch. I've seen them where they have little strings on the ends, so you can actually tighten them around the entire wheel. Anyways, the numbers meant something. I knew. I spent the last decade trying to figure it out, watching for patterns in every moment. What did you find? Nothing added up, until you. When you first walked into the steady state, the bell struck 7 on the hour. It was the day of my birth, and I was 25 years old. 7? 25? Okay. $7 o'clock on her 25th birthday. She just was around the forge. 49th building on the street. 91 steps around the perimeter. I counted them that very first morning when I visited you. Every number from my vision appearing in sequence around you. For 7 o'clock, 25th birthday, I'll be working out of the 49th building, which has 91 steps around the perimeter. Was it guidance or a warning? I don't know, but I aim to find out. Perhaps you can understand now why I pushed so hard to be your bookkeeper. For some reason, the voice of Ozuma had you in her plans for me. You often speak of fate. You really think our actions are predetermined? Predetermination is the wrong word. We make decisions of our own free will. I just think our perspective of time is very narrow indeed. Huh. Wise. This is pretty much exactly the way that I see fate. We come to a branch in the path and we choose one. This path is always what we were going to choose. The other path never existed at all, but only in retrospect. You follow? Never mind, I disagree. I think every path exists. You're saying that narrow perspective is what allows us to have free will in the first place. Correct. Yeah, I disagree with that, actually. If we could see the whole path ahead of us, we'd realize there are no branches at all. It's just a long, winding road. But we choose where it leads. Yeah, I disagree. If you're right, it means the sundering was always going to happen. Why didn't the voices warn us? At this she frowns. She sense you've struck a nerve. I wish I knew. If this were true, what if you were granted knowledge of your fate? Change it? Well, that is the question, isn't it? It'd be nice to think so. Yeah, that question is, in and of itself, breaks apart her philosophical view of time. Because if you can change it, that means that that other path does exist. It's not just a winding road. What about your own feverish vision when you first arrived outside Erin Keep? Roselle listens closely as you describe your dream of the fortune teller while you were dying of fever in the camp. Strange tale indeed, Smith. Sounds similar to my own vision back when Ozuma's voice sung through me. The voices are gone now. suspect he may have had contact with one of the things that rushed to fill their absence. Things? What do you mean? Things less powerful than the voices, but greater than you or I. I wish I could say more, but the ways of wild magic are beyond my ken. The age of song pushed such matters to the very edges of existence, and for over 1,000 years only heretics or madmen experimented with the occult. Usually to little effect. Nowadays, though, trails off with a frown, tapping the wrist at her desk. My advice would be to forget what you saw in that vision. Wild magic isn't like the songs of old. Wild magic is deceitful and corrupt. This world did have magic beforehand, but it was like essentially like gods that would speak through certain people, being the voices. I love like figuring out like the lore of this world, like as we're going through. I think it's so cool figuring out from the perspective of our character. I have some personal questions. Never mind. I'm a liar. I'll get back to work. Alright, what do we got? We need to make money, chat. We need to make money so we can get our boy. This offers good XP and good money. We do this one, obviously. Alright, bud. Make him some simple. Alrighty. What are the resources for this? Oh shit. Let's do something different. When in doubt and money is bad, make a katana. That's what I've learned. Oops. There you go. I can do that. Oh, there's the answer for how big it can be. Oh, wait. So close. I know that's an issue with sharpness. But how do I... Thickness. It's so close. God, Jesus Christ, it's so thick. This tip does not need to be this. Uh, Hello, Raiders! My name is Roselle, and I am a snake devil! Totally not a fucking changeling vampire named Ginny Mercurialis in disguise! I swear! I promise! Hello! That one Dragonborn, welcome in! You're also playing Bladesong. Hello! This just doesn't work the way I want it to work. Unfortunately. I hate to say it, but... Ah. I can't like elongate this side either. Just like that's okay, I can fix it though. Well, I didn't go as planned at all. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand now how this works. Silly me. Fuck's sakes. No worries, I have a solution. We're gonna... this? Only on this side. Only up to here. metal for this shit, dude. Metal for any of this shit. Now, how do we increase the stiffness of this son of a bitch? How? Why is it like there? Man. The blade needs to be thicker somehow. Even though I don't think it's a good idea. Like a weird catch-22 because it needs to be decently stiff and have decent impact, but also needs to be super sharp. I'm just like, shit, I don't have a lot of material to work with. Hi, Greg! Also, hello, Arc20. How does it do? I'm doing okay. I'm kind of struggling right now. A little bit. Let me think. Oh! Oh! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, okay. Let's just make this. Make it a little bigger. Bigger. Well, that works for me. And then a this and make it a little bee. And then we'll take these. And ta-da! Presto! How's that, boys? It feels like something that you see like a fish market or something. Or called the fisherman's blade. What do you guys think? Or just the fisherman? Fishmonger? The filleter? I think the filleter is good. The filleter. Hello, Sky! Welcome in. Is this a raid? I believe so. Hello! Hello, Minkyu. Welcome in. How you guys doing? Pass the blade from hand to hand, surprising dexterity. Exactly what I needed. Look at that. The filleter. The filleter. The filleter. Beautiful. Alright, that's me for the day. Actually made some money. Still not enough, though. There's a new vendor in the arena, though, just because we've had a good reputation with the crows. Hello, helmsman! Oh, you're not gonna join me, helmsman? Oh, you said you can hop on for about 30 minutes. You said that... about 30 minutes ago. Two fighters circle each other in a pit of sand. The crowd hoot like monkeys and bay like dogs, desperate for the first splash of crimson. Welcome to the arena. This former priory once venerated a voice that sang of serenity and peace. Now it's a brutal fighting pit where gladiators spill blood for the amusement of nobles. Fight ends, a body is dragged away. But wait until the next will surely be torture. Let's speak to the arena quartermaster. Ivor Tilt, so named for his wooden leg, awaits the arena armory. He stumps back and forth, testing the edges of blades and polishing breastplates. You're the new smith, eh? That's right. He pauses, looking up and down. His demeanor shifts subtly. He gives an approving nod. Heard a lot about you, Smith. Good things. Get the feeling we can do good business together. Come back during the day when I have more time. Sounds good. Speak to him. Hello again, Smith. Business comes during the day. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. A poster. You couldn't think of a more eager clientele. You put up a poster outside the gladiator's armory, ensuring they'll see your name every time they collect their weapons. Look at that, more reputation. Look around. We caters primarily to the wealthiest citizens of Aaron Keep, and it shows. Hogs turn on spits, filling the air with smoke. Waiters stand by with expensive bottles. A bookmaker takes bets from an eager crowd. What's the bookmaker? Pretty woman. The bookmaker's shimmering golden tattoos contrast starkly with her dark bronze skin. Greetings. The name is Jeunesse. And no, I won't spell it for you, but I will forgive you if you pronounce it wrong. I haven't seen your face around here before. I'm the new. Nice to meet you. Jeunesse. Good effort, but not quite. It's pronounced Jeunesse. Fuck you! What can I do for you? The game doesn't tell me how to pronounce it. I'm gonna assume I pronounce it right because I'm a G. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it into Google. So,
These words, as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing French words and names. This one means youth in French. How do you say it? Jeunesse. Jeunesse.
jeunesse. Yeah, it's French, but she's using an X instead of a J. Which gives it a Chinese-ish sort of vibe. But do you wanna know how you pronounce a fucking X? In Chinese? Je. So her name is Jeunesse. Fuck you, bitch. I pronounced it right. The new swordsmith. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm sure you'll find many eager customers within these walls. Any information about the Destin Philipper, the previous swordsmith? I heard he killed his wife or something, got sent to the far mines, so they'll work him until he's nothing but bones and hate. Some questions about the arena. Go ahead. Who runs this place? Set up by the marshal, the man loves a good fight. He's here most nights, but his booth is private and guarded by a dozen watchmen. I'm the one who actually keeps the place running. He gets the lion's share of the profits, but I do quite well out of it. Who should I bet on? Any tips? Marwin the Mad is the current champion. A monster in human skin who hasn't lost a single bout despite everything we've thrown at him. We're trying to persuade Dread Kajok, the previous champion, to come out of retirement to face him. Other than him, there's a few other up-and-coming gladiators making names for themselves. There's Luth the Unyielding, Old Durander, Ezra Flameblade. Very prospect. They don't die. More like a priory than a fighting bit. Correct. Before the Sundering, this place was a place of silence and contemplation, dedicated to the voice of Hellfire, the art and torment, he who sung the Song of Serenity. But she's been gone a long time. The priory was abandoned. We put it to good use. If the songs are gone, it feels blasphemous. This used to be a place of peace. The world used to be a place of peace. A lot has changed. There's no such thing as blasphemy. Not anymore. We chose this place for the layout. After we tore up the gardens and threw down some sand, it made for a perfect coliseum. That's all there is to it. Where do you find so many gladiators? They're all crows. They know if they win fights in the pit, we'll let them stay in there and keep for as long as they like. Do well enough, they'll even get full citizenship. An endless supply of desperate wastelanders would risk their lives for such a reward. We're not short of warm bodies to throw into the pit, that's for sure. How about something else? How about you? My favorite subject. Why'd you become a bookmaker? Believe it or not, I was once a nun here. My sisters and I would pray in the gardens every morning, and the song of Hellfire would beat its rhythm in our hearts. Points out the bit of sand. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I chose to stay here and help the marshal turn this place into what it is today. Smiles, a darn Clinton, right? The voice of Hellfire abandoned me in my greatest need. I will happily trample her memory, turn her sacred halls into a slaughterhouse. It's the only revenge I can have. That's so fucking based! Holy shit! Jeunesse is an exotic name. Are you from Lind? Yes, I was born in Creedhaven, just down the river, but Creedhaven was always a melting pot. My family came from Hollowed Nahara, where the temples rise higher than the Iron Teeth. Mother and father were both anointed. In Hollowed Nahara, that meant they were higher than kings. But we weren't immune to the power struggles of the clergy. After we fell into the bad graces of Hierarch, my family fled to Creedhaven. Doesn't matter now. Creedhaven is in ruins. Nahara is dust. Used to be a nun? So hard to believe. She adopted an exaggerated, saintly pose with her hands clasped, biting her bottom lip. And she grins wickedly. Ah! My fucking imagination is too strong! In my heart, I am a thief. Back in Creedhaven, where my family were struggling refugees, I fell in with a cutthroat gang of criminals and cut purses. Those were giddy times. I can still pick a lock as quick as I can crack an egg. My family didn't approve, nor did the authorities, when I was caught with a bag full of other people's silverware. I was given a choice, life as a nun or dancing at the end of a rope. Never been much of a dancer, so I chose the former. Was exiled to Keep. Never in surprise, myself included, the voice of Hathalor actually resonated with me. I became her devoted servant for a time, until she proved me a fool for worshipping her. Thought gunshots were going off, what the fuck? Let me read to you! Alright? This text again. You used to be a nun? Is it so hard to believe? She adopts an exaggerated saintly pose, her hands clasped, biting her bottom lip. She then grins wickedly. God damn. Is there a story behind your tattoos? As a nun of Hathalor, I was covered in tattoos from scalp to heel. A show of devotion. Didn't that hurt? Of course it hurt. I was under the needle for 6 weeks. Hathalor sang of suffering. We suffered in her name. But their song was also of art and peace, so the suffering had to serve something beautiful. Before the sundering, my tattoos swirled and danced like water currents, or leaves in the breeze, moving in time with Hathalor's song. They were a wonder to behold. Now they lie still on my skin, like dead things. Sometimes I catch myself staring at them, waiting for even the slightest shimmer, a small sign that not all of her power has faded. But deep down I know they'll never dance again. Goodbye. Don't forget to watch the fight while you're here. Nothing quite so thrilling in Elven Keep. Watch a fight! Jester tumbles and pratfalls, attempting to placate spectators between fights, but every caper draws a chorus of boos. Oh, get on with it. Now wait. Last, the first gladiator steps into the ring. He paces like a tiger, eyes wild, muscles pulsing in his neck, thrusting his sword fiercely skyward, while the crowd chants his name. I am death given life! Recognize him, Marwin, the crowd causing trouble at the steady, the crow causing trouble at the steady stay. Nurse announces him, her strident voice carrying over the cheers. Everyone, welcome back the one and only Marwin the Mad, undefeated over 36 bouts. Did he make it 37? We've stopped taking bets on whether he'll win, instead we only ask how long his opponent survives. And speaking of his opponent, Marwin, opponent steps into the ring, a fighter as tall and broad-shouldered as Marwin, and better armored. Yet somehow he shrinks the champion's presence. Introducing Albert Husk, self-proclaimed Knight of the Wasteland. How long can he stand against our champion? 1 minute? 5? Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets now. I'll place a bet. I'm gonna actually place some. Do I really want to bet that Albert is gonna defeat Marwin? He doesn't seem very confident. A Knight of the Wastelands? Now, what do you think? Do you guys have any bets? This looks in depth. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. You guys don't have any bets? No ideas? I think he's gonna last less than 5 minutes, but more than a minute. Otherwise, Beth, Marwin doesn't play with his food. I can give you 3 to 2 odds. How much are you going to bet? Let's see if we can double our money at $2,000. Now that's a bet. I dare say you're making my heart flutter. Where the bells peal has faded, Marwin is halfway across the arena, sword drawn, moving so fast he's a little more than a blur. Albert staggers back in shock, raising his axe in a last-second parry. Marwin's blade clashes with the haft of the axe. Albert takes a retaliatory swing, but the axe is far too low. Marwin shifts aside and casually, as a man stepping over a pothole before resuming his relentless attack. Two men weave back and forth, trading blows. Albert is making Marwin sweat. Time and again, the axe swings down and even comes close to cleaving Marwin in two, but Marwin's reflexes are impossibly quick. Every time manages to dodge. At last, a frustrated Marwin launches into a frenzied attack. He unleashes a storm of jabs and slashes upon his opponent. Most in the crowd miss the decisive strike, only realizing the fight has ended when Albert collapses, a red stain spreading from a deep wound. Oh wow, that was a long time. I guessed less than 5 minutes. I should have guessed more. Ladies and gentlemen, a new record! Albert Husk kept Marwin at bay for 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's have a round of applause for the deceased. Good fortune favored you today? Come see me to collect you too. Curse your misfortune. Attendants have already dragged away the corpse of Albert Husk. All that's left is a patch of blood-stained sand. I'd go back to cruising. Yes. Now he's at the arena. Rip our money. I should have guessed more than 5 minutes. So, I bet all my money. Sorry. Good boy. I don't have enough metal or anything right now. Salvage that, salvage that. Ivor. The new smith. Pleasure. Do you know what, Thesson Felber? He was my friend. Why? Investigating his disappearance. Well, don't believe the gossip. Thesson didn't kill his wife. Didn't kill himself neither. Nor flee to the wastes. Nor get sent to the far mines. Thesson's still alive somewhere. Wife too. Feared in my bones. You have any evidence of him being alive? Just a feeling. Thank you. Well, some questions. Ethan. How'd you become a quartermaster for the arena? Used to be champion. 72 victories. They called me the Destroyer. Fez his wooden leg into the ground. Then I met Zoc in the ring. Lost a leg, lost a title, lost a name. Zoc went on to be the greatest champion this arena's ever seen. Retired undefeated after 100 fights. Me, I got this job. Not a bad consolation prize. No one's called me the Destroyer in years. Why do they call you Ivor Tilt? Big man gestures wooden leg. He speaks. Voice and arms rumble. Funny joke. What happened at the arena recently? There's a new champion in the offing. A fellow named Marwin. Skilled fire. Good entertainment. What did you do for the Sunring? I was a soldier. Fought in the discordant war. When the war ended, I thought things might get better. Something rises from deep within his chest, maybe a chuckle. In the end, but it ends in a wheezing cough. The world fell apart before I could collect my pension. Bloody typical. What do you do here? I buy and sell. Weapons mostly. Shields, armour, whatever the arena is in need of. I deal with a lot of crows, buying the salvage, send them off on scavenger hunts. Speaking as a former crow myself, you need to have a hard head to deal with wasteland scum. Strength is all they respect. That's what I bring to the job. Old Evil might be past his prime, but he'll still beat you to death with his leg if you try to steal from him. Dunno. I have no money, and I want to buy these books from him. Fuck. Let's go buy gold. Some gold. Buy this. Buy that. Some silver. Is hard to reach. That's exactly enough. Bam. What's that? Alrighty. Alrighty, plenty of metal. Not enough energy now to do anything though. Get some simple work done. Alrighty. For the thickness. That's already got a tape of thickness. Let's... We're up. Ooh, the fucking complexity of that. These things sell. Oh my god, dude. Nice. Oh boy. Oh lordy thing. Pretty. Same fucking lady. Same fucking sword. I just fixed it, bro. Just fixed it. Sakes, bro! God damn it! It's the same sword every time. Well, luckily I'm a fucking master at fixing this particular fucking sword. Got the same fucking issues every time. Start for the day. Let's go check on... What's going on with, the uncle? That one girl's uncle. We have Lucas, the fallen doe. Doesn't fit the market person hungry. How can I help you, friend? You figure out how to get chef into the city? I tried calling in favors, but the marshal's orders are strict. No one's allowed in there and keep without a worker's permit. If you're issued a worker's permit, you need the goods of trade or valuable skill, or an aptitude for violence, none of which apply to Shavina. What's next? Left with the only one option, my friend. But first, can I trust you? Of course. Good. Going to contact Moth. She's the ringleader of a smuggling band who can get almost anything across the wall. Contraband, yes, but also people. A dangerous woman, but she follows a glint of gold, and I'm willing to put down a lot of coin to rescue my niece. But I can't risk meeting her alone. Can you accompany me? I'll back you up. Tell me more about this Moth first. In truth, I don't know much about her. Sobriquet. She's got a reputation as a ruthless and enterprising criminal, always one step ahead of the city watch. From what I've heard, as long as we don't cross her, she'll deal with us amicably. But if we cross her, well, better that we don't. I'll back you up. Magnificent. I knew you had a strong heart under that Smith's apron. Give me some time to arrange a meeting with her. She's not exactly easy to get a hold of, and I'll need to lean on some of my less reputable contacts. Toss some coins on the table, surely enough. She'll have to pay his tab, and then some. Striding from the inn, whistling to himself. Hey. Watch the juggler. Blade spins! Blades spin hypnotically through the air as Harvo Nimblegrip delivers his patter. Ladies and gentlemen, witness the dance of death defied! One slip, one moment's distraction, and your humble entertainer might lose his other ear! Watch as I add a fourth. Speaking of which, I spy the very smith who forged this beauty. Everyone find my workshop in the artisan's court. I'm just keep watching in silence. Toss the blade into the air. Adding it to the whirl of silver over his head. Crowd whoop and cheer. Performance goes without a hitch, all four blades twirling in the mesmerizing patterns. Harvo catches them on his nose, one by one, then flips them back onto his belt. His upturned cap fills with coins immediately. Come back same time tomorrow, I'm here all week! Wow, good job. The Traveler's Tale. And so I was brought in chains before Lord Mongrel, the warlord, who ground half the wasteland beneath his heel. Savage he was, and magic had monstrously twisted his form, snapping hounds' heads, emerged from his back and worried constantly at his flesh. My sentence was death, of course, to be tortured for a month and then burned alive in the wastes. A man's life is worth less than his boots. Morphin raises a hand. What kind of torture was it, mister? Did they pull out your fingernails? Did they boil your feet? If I told you the details, your hair would turn white. Suffice to say, I endured unspeakable torments, but among the crazed wastelanders who'd overtaken Hope Barrow, there were still some with a shred of mercy. One in particular, a beautiful specimen I seduced from my cell. She accidentally dropped the key to my cage. The door of my escape and our torrid affair must wait. Memories have put me in a melancholy mood. You met Lord Mongrel. The wastes are full of warlords. Most last as long as a summer snowflake. Lord Mongrel's an exception. He and his reavers have occupied the ruins of Hope Barrow for 9 decades. Hope Barrow used to be a lovely town. Hello.
Yeah, afternoon. Sorry, I don't know what time it is.
It's 3:33.
Oh man. Beast.
Hope Barrow used to be a lovely town. I attended a wedding there once. I'm just hearing stories from the old guy.
Number one, can chat hear me? Number two, could you share your game screen, please?
Yes. And yes. All the yeses in the world.
good.
Alrighty, let's see if we can actually make some fucking money today, because we spent all of our money on fucking, on betting. Wait, Nakao wants a blade.
I spent it
Fucking
all
bells in front
on
of my-
gambling.
Look at her face. The workshop door. It's Nakao from the Steady Say. Guiding Smith. Come here, my daughter. Come here, my daughter, and give your old man a hug.
Wait.
Mother, a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to see you.
I'm getting.
Yep.
It says stream paused. Did
What?
you share the right thing?
I think so. Bladesong? Your screen? Now clicking on the Bladesong game.
Okay.
On the Bladesong window.
Yeah, it says stream paused, and you've minimized the application.
What?
It's weird.
Here you go. You just won't get audio.
I got audio now.
Oh! Okay. The cow pulls into to embrace, which she returns after a moment's pause. Smith, for once I thought I'd come to your place of work and bother you, yes? I need a sword. What do you need a sword for? After Marwin was able to take over my inn, I got to thinking I need something to keep behind the bar in case another aggressive customer, see? I have a sturdy length of wood, but that isn't good enough anymore. A blade for poking and
Giggity.
slicing would be much more persuasive, I'm thinking.
I got a link
Very
of
wise,
wood for
father.
you.
Just don't go thinking you're a hero. Even a sword wouldn't have been much use against Marwin and his cronies, remember? My daughter is always here to bring me crashing down to the ground when my fancies fly too high. What kind of sword do you need? I don't know, Smith, I'm no warrior. But it should be sharp like a razor and capable of chopping a fully armored man in two. It should look majestic and pristine. The Steady Stay is a classy establishment after all. Okay. Stick within the bounds of what you can afford, father. I am willing to pay a good price. I'm supporting my Roselle's business after all. That's a good dad. So cute.
Even if he doesn't
You're gonna call me
understand how
something
swords
special.
work.
That is what I like to hear. I knew I liked you, Smith. When I show this sword to my customers, I'll ask where I got it and I can send them straight to you. Benefits us both, yes?
Oh yeah, word of mouth,
Alright.
baby.
Hold on, wait, let me see what other jobs are available. Huh. Simple stuff. Got a decent reputation with the crows. Could be higher. Oh, if I'd done that guy's quest, I would have, if I'd done that one, I would have, ranked up with the crows. Who knows what kind of deals that would have gotten me. Well, let's get some fucking work done. I need everything right now, so. What I get for gambling 200 gold at the arena. The cute former nun girl thought I was a big baller for like 10 seconds. Well, you know it's worth it. The game just keeps feeding me brown women to fawn over chat. How does it know?
It knows that you are a chocolate connoisseur.
The girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait. Remember the chocolate girls and mocha girls just blow me away.
I have no clue what you're singing, so...
If you're a Nubian, I want you to be in every fantasy. But if you're a whitey, say nighty nighty, you're just not the girl for me. Do 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 do. You don't know what song that is?
No, you know me. I don't know
Oh,
music
man.
like at all.
Hold on, I actually need to show you the song real quick. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to chat too. Hold on. I know chat's heard it because I've sang it before in like karaoke stuff. Can you see? By the way,
Yeah.
can you hear?
Yes.
You hear cheering?
You're about to get copyright struck, by the way.
That's okay.
Okay. We have to remember, though, if you're not careful, YouTube can just yeet the stream, like, in the middle of your stream if you're not careful.
Well,
that can't happen.
It depends on the song. This should be fine, though.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
And for context, this is like a comedy song. This is like Stephen Lynch is a... This isn't even his channel. Stephen Lynch is a comedy...
Okay, gotcha. He's like a Weird Al Yankovic.
Kinda. Not really.
Well, in spirit.
I'll play it.
Have a seat and listen, please don't say a thing. In matters of the heart sometimes the truth will have a sting. Just don't take it personally, this is no attack. But we will never last because I'm white and you are also white. I only like black girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait. The caramel girls and mocha girls just blow me away. If you are Nubian, I want you to be in every fantasy. But if you're a whitey, say nighty-nighty, you're just not the girl for me. Oh, I hate vanilla ice cream, I like chocolate instead. I hope she likes her soul food with a little Wonder Bread. Don't call it jungle fever, cause that just isn't right. I am not a racist, some of my best friends are white. I just prefer black girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait. Caramel girls and mocha girls just blow me away. If you're a cracker, you better get blacker or else you best get out. It is no mystery, I like a sister, see that's what I'm talking about. Our wedding song will be ebony and ivory, and we'll sing Christmas carols round the old Kwanzaa tree. But color is not the issue here, it's dignity, it's class, it's all about her heart. Okay, it's partly about that ass. I want me some black girls, the brown girls, the cafe au lait. Oh, caramel girls and mocha girls just blow me away. If you're a honky, you're singing the wrong key, it's the honest truth. The skin that she's dwelling in must contain melanin, that is the fountain of youth.
That's the song.
It's really good.
It's just him shouting out random people because it's funny.
Thomas Jefferson. Robert De Niro. David Bowie. To a certain extent. Ted Danson.
Alright, that's all. So, thoughts?
Oh, it's good. I do like how, like, despite the complexity of the runs in it, all the syllables mostly match.
Oh yeah, it's great. Man's super talented. He's got loads of really funny songs. Like he has this one song about like I think it's called "Talk to Me, Dad," and the whole song is about how his dad won't talk to him because his dad caught him jerking off. But like it gets worse and worse and worse. It's like yeah, you know, like there's lines like, you know, so what if it was on your bed, right? And like, you know.
So what if the dog was up my ass?
It's probably gross, you know. It's probably gross when you catch your kid doing it, so it must be extra weird when your kid's pushing 30. And shit like that. It's so funny.
Yeah. Good.
Arrow point. only part of the blade? How does that work? That doesn't make any sense to me. Either way, it's not supposed to be curved, so... He wants a straight blade. Change the width.
Yeah.
You know what? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. It's for the dad man. So I'm gonna try, let's make it a little shorter. There you go. Nice and pointy. Give it a good cross section. Nice and sharp. Lighter. Impact. There you go, that's good. Brundidge St. Increase the thickness a little bit. That killed the sharpness, roughly. I think that's good. I think that's good. Then let's get on to some angles on it. I know what, let's get a polish. I'm forgetting a polished blades now. It's good. Good. Not quite. Barrel.
That giant ass pommel was fucking funny looking.
Yeah, it is.
It would annihilate the balance of the blade too.
It'd actually kind of help it. Somewhere about this size would be like perfect. I think they're just gonna make this smaller. That said, I do want. Oh, I got that. You're perfect. Right away. God dang it. That's perfect. Look at that.
Simple and effective.
It's a spear at that point. Oh, fucking really these fit. Whatever. What is that? Maui. And then he wanted some black. Look at that. It's just like what's his face is. Different. I wanted to be like, he stole my sword design. Let's see. What do we call it? It can be a little bit less. Through the balance. What do we call it, chat? What do we call it? A bouncer. That's what we're calling it, because it's for him, for his establishment.
The four-hander.
Polished to a mirror finish. Thus he's practical and pristine, super worthy of a steady stay. His eyes go wide as saucers. House rules? Dang, but too late. Sort reverently, turning it this way and that. Catch the light. By that aging sea! This is even better than I imagined. Look at how she shines. Feel this balance. Beautiful father. It feels like a warrior of old. Any troublemaker who sees this behind my bar will think twice. Yes? Remember to show. Don't try to be a hero. Of course. I'm a barkeep, not a bladesman. But sometimes the illusion of strength is all you need, yes? Here, take this payment and know you have my eternal gratitude. When people ask about this magnificent blade, I'll send them straight to you. He's gonna die, isn't he? Make sure to keep it polished and sharpened, father. Don't fuss me so. I'm a baby duck or am I your father?
Oh yeah, put it like that.
I need more money. We need it so. Sword, plain and simple and sharp. Alright, plain and simple and sharp, as you wish. We're gonna not try at all, chat. Get. Okay. Arrow point. Make a little wider. Not wider. Yeah, wider. Hey, what? Oh, it's tapering. Cross section. Sharper. Oh, you didn't even give a fuck about sharpness. He did ask for it to be sharp though. Whatever.
Yeah, he said the old man.
Wide.
Wait. This is this is a different contract.
What?
I mean, could you imagine like somebody comes in like, I want the dullest piece of shit blade that you could possibly provide. I want it so dull that it'll bounce off of whatever I'm striking, and it'll come back and cut me. Maybe he's like pretending to like give a gift to somebody that he actually hates, and he wants them to like die via what looks like an accident.
Wanted leather on it. Got leather on it. Actually, do we even need to? No. It's actually enough. This looks like it's fucking like it's coming straight out of Amazon. There you go, buddy. Straight from the Amazon warehouse. You have a giant thumbtack, essentially. A giant pin, a giant needle. Big needle.
Big needle. Beetle.
It's a beagle. There you go, dude. I love making money. By selling garbage. Oh, I'm so close. Oh my
Right?
god. 45 away.
But to be fair, the game does kind of encourage you to like make the cheapest shit you could possibly make.
Yeah, I have low materials right now, man. Kinda. I do need to buy more wood. Like, really bad. I'm gonna forgot to feed Lodo today. No reason not to go drop by all the merchants right before I go. I don't know what they'll have. They have books. Ironmonger. Oscar. Oval grips. Yeah, I'll buy that. When exactly? More, what you got? Ooh, heads of Nora. There goes the rest of my money again.
I was gonna say,
Fuck.
God.
It's hard out here, man. That's okay. Sometimes I actually feel like it's better to have the money at the end of the day, because then when you like have to pay for the like upkeep, it doesn't go into the negatives, it just goes to 0. So you basically didn't lose any money.
That's true.
You with Lucas. Oh, never mind then, I guess. Back to the forge. Got nothing to do today, I guess. Waste of my time. See if we can get some work done. We have less energy today. Neat. It's okay. This gives us the best money. Most money. Also needs a simple blade. Perfect. It's about mobility and impact. This thing's gotta be light. Not quite sharp enough, which means I gotta lower the width a little more. Thickness. There you go, that's good enough. And then... oh, the balance needs to be... well, that's okay, that'll happen. And throw bolts on it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Why isn't this counting as one-handed? There you go. Fucking weird. Whatever. Wait, the impact is wrong. What? Where'd the impact go? What happened? Actually, we need something really. It's too heavy though.
No longer one-handed.
Hold on, I fix that. Now give me a sec. This.
There you go.
It's done. There you go. Cool beans. And we'll polish it just for...
Why not?
Oh, and one last thing. We'll swap the material on the handle. Wood. I have more lemon.
There you go.
Let's see. Ta-da! That'll do. Good fish.
I was gonna suggest the super white.
The super white. Okay. Level 10! Go!
There you go.
We can get the organized mind now because we have the lady with us. That gives us an extra energy every day. But I do want to be able to put different materials in engravings because that's really cool. And side folders is also cool.
Well, the organized mind will be help functionality going forward, I feel like.
It'll help me get more work done, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Make it a little faster. So, yeah.
How about allow? Yeah, I mean, it's like the earlier you get those, the more useful they end up being.
Yeah, it's true. End of the day. You want to go make a bet at the arena? Maybe increase your money. Maybe even double it. Maybe even double our money. Speak to Sean S. Hello. Oh, I can't watch a fight. That doesn't give me the option to. Dang it. Wasted my day again. Oh well. That's okay.
Whatever.
Just because I'll have
Whatever.
materials.
Whatever.
Yeah. I need money. Need whatever pays best. This pays pretty well. Ooh, that offers a book though. Knowledge. Oh. I want to do this because it pays so much money, but this one offers me knowledge. And some scrap metal, which is nice. Okay. I'll do it. Wonderful, you're here. I need a sword. Woman appears at your forge, bouncing from foot to foot with irrepressible energy. Your smile is broad and utterly guileless. Oh, wonderful! You're here! I need a sword! I probably won't even use it, but everyone seems to have one these days, don't they? Okay, lady. Needs to have, Swords of the East Volume 2, at least one thing from that. What is that before I even start making it? Okay, so... Needs to be... easy. The broad point. Interesting. I'm gonna make a very, very short blade, just because I think it'll be funny. Why are they so big? Why are all these so big? Polish on it. Other on it. And tip is kind of bothering me. I'm broad.
Kind of letter opener.
Hold on. I just gotta.
Call it the fat syringe.
Call it.
Letter opener.
Hold on. He needs something. There you go. That's perfect.
Fuck. Sure. I don't know what that's a reference to, but okay.
Well, it's supposed to be a dildo.
Oh.
It's really thick.
A non-circumcised.
and rounded. But also, it's got like, she specifically asked for like a bunch of like Chinese stuff on it. Oh, yeah, I gotta fix the point again. I was just doing a funny, okay?
Compensator.
Compensator. Okay.
The shiny tip.
The dogger.
It's not for a white girl. Or is it?
Well, dildos don't always have to go in the below holes. Sometimes it can go in the above holes. And no one has dog in the above holes like Chinese girls. Like a double entendre.
Yeah, I get it.
Also a very short blade. Compensators would make a lot of sense. It's for an energetic girl who wants a sword just because everyone seems to have one. The off time.
The day off.
The day off. The day off, J off. The day off, J off. It's pretty good. I'm content with that. I'm content with that. I think this is screenshot worthy. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Do you think you can be real quick?
Yeah. I'm back. She squeals with delight as she takes the sword, holding it up to admire it from every angle. Oh my goodness, it's so pointy! No, it's not. You specifically asked me not to make it pointy. I could probably stab someone with this. No, you can't, actually. It's like the one thing you can't do with it. Like,
You could poke them at best.
He punctuates her statement by jabbing at the air.
You're gonna get this woman killed.
How long do you think it'll take me to become an expert in swordplay? If I practice every day? 3 weeks? 4?
Oh, this woman is so dead.
Oh, I'm pretty proud of that. Just gonna screenshot this. Send it to my wife. To pay real quick. Oh my god, everyone's calling me today. Tax lady's calling me. Hold on a second. I'll call her back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
You're good.
I could do this one as well. It fits my station. Something fancy. 3 peens! He wants 3 peens on his sword. Well. You insist. Alrighty. We're making 2 peen blades back to back, boys. Peens again? I'll just borrow the peens. I think I know just what to do. Let's get a Quillian block. Maybe not this one. This one. That one's nice. Then we'll do... Whoa. Here we go. Perfect. Alrighty.
I think it's gonna change the material and the color.
On that, just need the peens.
Yeah.
Alright. That one's like rounded actually. These are all kind of. Yeah. Why are these all rounded? Yeah. All those peens don't fit properly. I'll kill myself. Why the fuck do these things just not fit, man? Nothing ever fits in the fucking Quillian blocks. Fucking worst. Worst. Everything for the Quillian blocks is made rounded, but then the fucking Quillian blocks themselves are like perfectly edged. And it's Jet. Load of horseshit. And I hate it. No peens. No peens for you. Fuck you. See what I mean? It's like a perfect square.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And these are like rounded.
Yeah, it's like the bevel is like way bigger on the peens than it is on the actual the other bits, which makes it like really difficult to, or not difficult, impossible to match up.
The fuck? I'm a child. Its peens. Damn. Look at that.
Looks good to me.
I just kept shoving more on it. Wait, what? I've got 3 peens, but I've only got 1? Oh no, it's assuming I was already adding this one. There you go, 3 beans. Beautiful!
Sounds like a Saturday night.
The Saturday night. Alrighty. What? It's a sharp. What? How's it? Oh, oh. Not bad. Now it is.
There you go.
Saturday night. Beautiful. So proud. Alright, and that's everything for the day. But I didn't feed Clodo, so I gotta make sure I feed him and I pet him. Every day. Talk to this lady every day just in case. Hubby. End the day. Everyone's at the college. Let's go to the college. Why not? St. Marigor's College. Robed figures cluster in the courtyard, voices raised in spirited debate. Gray hairs stride past with the younger man's vigor. The entire college has the energy of a beehive. Your work-worn clothes couldn't look more out of place among the scholars' pristine robes. A portly man with swept-back swan-white hair sweeps towards you, radiating irritation. You want to be this guy? This elderly scholar?
Sure. What voice do I give this guy?
You gotta be irritated. You gotta radiate irritation.
I want to give him like the deep, like the cheek jowl kind of voice, like. Are you hear about the broken hinge? About time too. Library gets freezing during the night.
So good. Actually, I'm not here about the hinge. Yes, I'm here. No, I'm not here about it.
Oh, damn it! When is that hinge getting fixed?
He flaps his arms at you irritably.
He's got that voice where you can tell he's like super fat just by his voice, you know?
Yeah.
Who are you then?
I'm the new swordsmith. And swordsmith in Iron Keep.
Oh, good. Wonderful. You don't use to me whatsoever. You can look around if you wish. Back at some books you have the help of comprehending. Just don't get in anyone's way.
Don't let Pearson's fool you. I'm no scholar, but I appreciate it. Oh, he's already marched away.
He's gone. He's gone. He just fucking faded.
Okay. Let's seek the provost. In the provost office by the library, instead of familiar figure hunters behind a desk. Fine with scrolls. I just followed him.
Oh, if it isn't the smith who's too proud to fix a hinge. I'm too busy to deal with anyone who comes in here seeking to trade. Smith, come back when you've proven yourself worth my time.
Is it the scriptorium? Poke your head into what was once the refectory. Now the long tables are occupied by rows of scribes. Each writes in squinting concentration, their hands ink splotched and blistered, copying reams of text from a tome propped in front of them. Supervisor moves between tables with a long taper, relighting guttered-out candles. Seeing you, he drifts gracefully over. How may I help you? What is this place? This is a scriptorium. We have over 100 scribes copying texts day and night. Do not disturb them. Why are you copying tomes? What we undertake here is nothing less than the preservation of civilization itself. We distribute these copies to libraries in other safe outposts far from Iron Keep. Each other library has its own scriptorium and sends us their copies too. Should one library fall, the knowledge abides. So many of these books describe a world that no longer exists. You've hit upon the central irony of our work. Maps of lands now submerged, charts of skies now altered, treatises on voices now absent. Nevertheless, we copy them all. How can become a scribe? Oh, who can become a scribe? I can't read. Not me.
I was gonna say, how can?
Anyone whose handwriting is legible. We don't have time to be picky. There is so much work to do. The pay is 40 thalers for one night's labor. If you can hold a pen, find a book, and get to work. Oh. I'll work as a scribe for the rest of the night. I suck! You strive for perfection, but even basic neatness seems beyond your reach. Quill sits uncomfortably in your calloused fingers. Your scrawling is crude and nearly unreadable. Enough, enough. Enough, enough. It's clear you're no calligraphist. Snatch just the quill from your hands before you waste any more paper. Damn. School library. Grandest wing of St. Marigor's College has the vast library. Before reaching the stacks, you must pass through the vestibule, where a scholar stands guard. He has a sword at her hip. She has a sword at her hip. The lithe build of an athlete. What the fuck? What attracts your attention is the horns. A long goat's horn curls from one side of her head. On the other side, a similar horn ends in a broken nub. Oh no. It's the chick from fucking Dragon Age.
Oh no! Oh no!
The Corpus Celestis is open only to friends of the Magisterium. I shall have to ask thee to leave. What if I try to push past you, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Read books at me?
That's her name, Tosh.
Yeah, Tosh. How can I get access? Only with permission from the Magister, but she is consumed with her work. She won't have time to speak with thee. Well, I can't enter the library. Alas, caution is a necessity in this distrustful age. You're the chief librarian? He blushes as though you've paid her the grandest of compliments. Oh, absolutely not. That would be the esteemed Viera Roselle, the magister who oversees our Keep branch. I am a mere lore guard. My role is to watch over these tomes, giving my life if necessary. So you're part of the chair force, got it. By choosing the path of the sword rather than the pen, I will never rise as high as a Magister Roselle, but everyone has their part to play. Why do you speak in such an old-fashioned manner? Gestures to the goat's horn and emerges, gnarled and twisting from one side of her head. Because of this, the other children bullied me mercilessly. I spent my formative years curled up in the library. Its books were 2 centuries old or more. I fell into a habit of speaking like this, a habit which doth prove hard to break. I hate her.
God, she's a
pretentious
twat.
I actually want to kill her.
I'm gonna break her other horn now. Stab her with it.
So you grew up with no friends except long-dead scholars? I had one friend, the voice who healed me, but alas, he is gone. Why do you have a goat's horn on your head? When I was a child, I fell from a tree and split my head open on a rock. I was rushed to the temple, where an anointed invoked the voice of Yothar to save my life. Of course, Yothar had a sense of humor, and liked to leave his mark on those he heals.
Oh damn, a healer that brands you? Like, you've been healed.
Rather than dying. Indeed. I'm just come to join the Magisterium.
It's like a surgeon like signing your kidney or some shit.
Yeah. Formative years. I arrived in Theraban by the ocean as a refugee, and I quickly impressed the scholars there with my knowledge of obscure text. I was accepted into the Magisterium immediately. I chose to train as a lore guard rather than devote my life entirely to study. Once my training was complete, I was sent here to Keep to watch over this iteration of the Corpus Celestis. Why did you train as a lore guard instead of a scholar? Soon after I arrived in Theraban, by the ocean, some debased villain set the library afire. A great number of priceless books were burned to ash. He shudders. The memory is painful. It's physically painful. The sight of that blaze haunts my dreams. In that moment, I swore I would protect the surviving text of the corpus with my life. I signed up to the lore guard next morning. Questions about the Magisterium. Who is the Magisterium? The final effort to preserve humanity's... Oh, sorry, what is? I can't read. The final effort to preserve humanity's knowledge and discover the cause of the sundering. For centuries, we were merely an obscure branch of the clergy, squabbling over ancient texts, while the anointed moved mountains and guided kingdoms. The sundering changed everything. It cast the anointed down, but it gave us purpose. Quite the promotion, Dusty Scholars, Standing Saviors. Every lost text, every fading memory, the untold number of dead, they all represent knowledge we might never recover. Thou must be able to see that. Knowledge shared with others? Why, of course, the whole point is to spread knowledge. And yet I'm not allowed into the library without permission of the Magister herself. Ahem, yes. He's only flustered for a moment. Of course we want to spread information freely, but we have to be realistic. Some people can't be trusted. They steal books, set fires. I wish it weren't the case. Why do you call this library
Sounds like a Minneapolis library.
Yeah. The corpus stretches across the whole world. This library is just a single star in the constellation that comprises the corpus. If this library burned down tomorrow, it would be a tragedy, but the Magisterium keeps copies of these tomes safe in other havens.
So why do you have to protect those books with your life if there's just other copies of them?
Yeah,
in other
exactly.
places?
Like this, like it's so fucking stupid. You don't need a beer, bitch.
Yeah.
Tharaban by the ocean, for a start. The great bastion of the Magisterium. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to say. You don't know, do you? Her pale cheek reddens slightly. She's such a tsundere. I appreciate the writers of this game so much. I'm assured that there are other safe places, but only the Magisters are given all the locations of the archives. Seems a little paranoid. Well, we have reason to be. See, some see books as little more than kindling these days. Folds her hands
Again,
awaiting the next
Minneapolis.
question. Can I hang a poster for my smithy here? Thou mayest avail thyself of the notice board. God, I want to kill you. Alright, cool. We'll just get some Magisteriums to ask me for swords, I guess, and, you know, that'll help. Fuck out of here. I'm assuming that guy will be able to sell me books so I can learn more techniques and shit. Whoa! Oh, would you look at that? That's exactly what I said would happen.
Ooh, the thunk kit.
I don't have enough metal. Luckily, I need to smelt. Not smelt, but salvage that. Alright, what's that? Easy. Someone else have anything with pallet? But I can't anymore. Bitch. Well, that guy offers so much money. Oh my god, the money! Oh, the money. If only I'd noticed. If only I'd stopped to look around first. Ah! Ah! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's make this nerd a sword. Hold on, wait, hold on. Young man shuffles into your forge, squinting in the dim light. He wears the robes of a scholar, though the frayed hem suggests they were acquired secondhand. Good morning, is it the smithy? I need, well, a blade. Something long and sharp. Why would a scholar need a weapon? Well, I'm only an archivist aspirant. I'm not technically a scholar yet. But that's not your point, is it? I've got a problem. The kind of problem only a sword can solve. What kind of problem is that? I have so many books to read if I'm to pass my exams. thick, weighty tomes that require the utmost concentration. But I live outside the college in the Merkside slums, and my upstairs neighbor shudders running his fingers through his lank hair. He's up at all hours of the night, singing, stamping, shouting. I can't get a moment's peace. It's ruckus all night, every night. I get no sleep. I can't focus.
The voice you give him, it sounds
Yes,
like
it's
the
a problem only a short is all.
he sounds like Kyle's Jewish cousin from South Park. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I fell down and then I farted and then my shoes fell off.
You intend to kill this man for being a noisy neighbor? Not kill, I just want to threaten him a bit. Maybe then I'll get some peace. Okay. This kid's gonna fucking die. Alrighty. Ugh. Oh. Almost like perfect square. Good job, me. Not quite sure. No worries. Okay. Polish on it.
thing looks like it'll give you blisters.
Probably will. Wow, okay.
Archie has been just asleep in his floor bed all day today.
Huh.
There you go.
Fuck this. This too.
You have any other streams planned for today?
No.
Okay.
Well, they are upside down. I don't know. Want to take a guess as to what it says? Have you been paying attention? Wood either.
Are these like these are like Gaelic runes, right? Or Viking runes?
Oh wait, right, I didn't grab the ability to do so. Yeah. You do want to guess what it says?
God. Boob butt. I don't know.
It says nerd life.
Nerd life.
It's called Nerd's Best Friend. Or should I call it the sidekick? It's my sidekick.
The trusty companion.
He's my best friend.
BFF.
I think I watched the door. Hold on. I'm back and my wife is here.
Hello,
Okay.
I am here.
Do you want to guess what this says? The sword is for a scholar who said he wanted a sword so he can try to intimidate his neighbor into being quiet so he can study.
That's funny.
This says nerd life.
Was that what you wanted to show me?
Yeah.
I love you. Ow.
I know what to call it. For when the pen isn't mighty enough.
God.
It's a lot. It's a mouthful. For when the pen isn't mighty enough. Call the sword for her father. The feather is mightier than the sword. Oh, feather. I see. For her, Rethius is a dude for sure. Afraid it might bite. He holds it carefully. He's afraid it might bite. After a moment, his grip steadies. It's lighter than I expected. He attempts an awkward thrust, nearly dropping it. His cheeks flush with embarrassment. This will do the job, I think. Maybe I need some practice first. Anything you'll regret? Let me talk to your neighbor without a sword in your hand first. When you think of Twidat, bastard laughed in my face. Well, I'll give him something to laugh about. Can't wait to finally get some silence. Some blessed silence. Yeah, you sure are gonna get some silence, but not the way you're expecting. You're just never gonna hear anything ever again, probably. When the pen isn't mighty enough. Alrighty. Always make sure to feed and pet Clodo. Always. Without fail.
It is the most important thing.
We'll see if it can work for 40 bucks. 40 extra dollars? Get my money back? Maybe? Orium. God, I suck! I suck, Dick! I'm terrible! I am terrible!
What'd you do?
Ah!
Oh, the roll, yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's lying to you.
Is it too late to say, hey, I wasn't the guy that was sent to Hinge, but I can fix it? What do they mean by fix the hinge? Like, what's, like, does it mean, like, tighten it?
If it's like a door hinge, it's probably like balance it out.
Hold on, wait, what was that?
Never mind.
I have my headset on. Salvage some shit today. And we'll do this one. Swords of the East. is sword do they use? Shit. These are fucking Shuba. Shuba. These things are wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go help my parents do something.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna head out here.
Sounds good.
It's nice chilling out.
Yeah.
But,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. 10 more weapon types. The system is capable of producing them, but the sharpness requirement and the handle specifications limit. You have to swords. Limit you to swords and big knives. Yeah, it does. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Guess the blade's edge with her teeth gnawing at the metal. Tastes nice and sharp. Can punch through leather and bone alike. Back to the ruins then. The dead won't rub themselves. Okay, lady. Oh damn! So we've reached the maximum faction rank for the crows for now. I'm sure it does something for us. Alrighty, we can go buy our boy. Pay off Caswin's debts. And this is where we're gonna end, chat. We're gonna pay off his debts and then we're gonna end here. And his eyes follow your hands as you count out $300 onto his desk. Each clink eases the tension in his fleshy face. Let it never be said I'm not a man of my word. Caswin's indenture is terminated, effective immediately. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the voice. That's not his voice. Let it never be said that I'm not a man of my word. Caswin's indenture is terminated, effective immediately. Please give my regards to Lucas when next you see him. Tell him what. Get off your debts, you're free. I don't. There must be some mistake. My indenture has 10 more years. You're serious, aren't you? How much? How much did you pay?
Wow.
$100.
Typing Washigaf donated $25. Gua.
Wow. Yeah. Boop. Sorry about that, but your freedom. Thank you, Smith. Really? This means I have my life back. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Gather your belongings. You're working for me tomorrow. Place on my forge if you want it. Ron's mechanically still processing, then reality sinks in. He stands straighter. Collar returns to his shallow cheeks. Whatever skills I have are yours. I'll see you tomorrow. If on purpose, he tucks his skinning knife into his waistband and goes to wash himself clean with tannery stench. Back to forge. Yippee! Turn open the shop for the day. There's a knock at your door. Caswin stands before you, a broad smile on his face. Hello, Smith. I'm here for the assistant job, if you still want me. I'm gonna go through all that trouble just to leave you to starve. Steps into your forge, looking around with an appraising gaze. What you see? Reminds me of home. Brushes his fingertips over your rack of tools, lingering for a moment on each. It's been a while since I've set a foot in the forge. You're on probation. One step wrong and you're out on the street. What the fuck? Welcome to the shop. Thank you again. You won't regret this. Grabs the broom, begins sweeping away yesterday's ashes. Before I forget, want to buy leathers? Don't go to the tanner. You'll get better prices if you go to the huntress. Rates are cheaper. You can tan the hides to shit. Yeah, and you can tan the hides she sells. Anyway, and I can tan the hides she sells. Usually find her drinking at the den in the evenings. Does sound. That's not worthwhile. Pay her a visit. Hell yeah, we got Casman now. Look at him! Usually a flurry of activity, sweeping, shoveling charcoal, pumping the bellows. For once, though, you catch him in a moment's respite. Thanks again for pulling me out of the tannery. Where should I keep? Answer as best I can. People really loyal to Mass King. Depends on what you mean by loyal. Most folks in Iron Keep are grateful to be inside these walls. Everyone knows the Mass King keeps us safe. Without him, we'd be faltered with the crows. And then there's the other side of the coin, isn't there? Terror. People fear what would happen to them if they weren't loyal. The Hansburg League. Face darkens instantly, shoulders tense, hands crawl into fist. Sides break, consciously relaxes them. Well, you can probably guess how I feel about them, seeing as they kept me in the tannery as little more than a slave for nearly 5 years. Their emblem is an armored fist clutching wheat. The wheat represents prosperity. The fist speaks for itself. Pick a contract with the League and they'll break you. Simple as that. The Marshal looks the other way, the Mass King too. Maybe they're in League's pocket, or maybe they just need what the League brings in. Either way, there's no justice to be found when the Hansburg League decides you belong to them. But that's the Magisterium. Justice Leather apron nervously, Call's fingers fidgeting in the straps. Sometimes I wonder what the scholars have in that library of theirs. Records from the Sundering, maybe? Through accounts of what actually happened, not just the stories we tell each other. Not that they'd ever let a tanner near those precious scrolls. Scrolls, can you imagine? They'd throw me out of my arse faster than the watch clears the square of curfew. Sound like you were sure a scholar, not a smith. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful to be here in the forge. Doing what my father did, and his father before him. What my brother never got the chance to do. And what my brother never got the chance to do is 1,000 times better than a tannery. Still, to just sit among all that knowledge, I can scarcely imagine what an honor it would be. How about the Marshal? He's the Mass King's right hand, commands the city watch, and oversees law and justice in the city. The Mass King doesn't give speeches, the Marshal makes up for that. He gives a lot of speeches. Whenever there's a parade, he's the one on the podium, declaring some new law or tax. Always for our own good, of course. Well, if you must. That's some personal questions. Where are you always scribbling that journal of yours? Oh, this? Luscious crimson bright old leather journal. Dangles from his belt. Sorry if you think it's interfering with my work, I can stop. I'm just curious, is all. Oh, well. Journal thrust into your hands. Tiny cramped handwriting that appears to be written in some kind of indecipherable shorthand. This is my commonplace book, where I jot down all my thoughts, things I've learned, notable events, or quotes. There's a poetry that I'm sure it's just doggerel. My mind is never a jumble. If I write something down, it helps bring peace to the chaos. Not that anyone will ever read my nonsense. Really intelligent fellow. Pickle's looking down at his brawny, tan and stained hands. Nice of you to say so. Intelligent men don't end up working off debts in tannery. How'd you get so deep in debt to the Hansburg League anyway? My brother Elam was crippled in the discordant war. Forrester sung him into service on a crusade and he was forced marched for days. No food, no sleep. Choristers didn't understand human needs, you know. He wasn't wearing the right kind of shoes. His feet were shredded from the endless miles. They got infected. He couldn't walk anymore. The crusade just marched on, left him by the road to die. Lung trance finally worn off by the time I found him. He was begging for death. Horrible. War changes people, makes men into monsters or martyrs. There's rarely anything in between. In any case, Elam never walked again. There in Keep we found a healer who claimed she could restore the use of his legs. Expensive, but what choice did I have? Elam had always looked after me. It was my turn to return the favour. Wanted payment up front, a lot of coin, a lot. Should have known something was wrong. Took the money and vanished. I think it broke Elam's spirit. Died not long after. I was left with no brother, no money, and a mountain of debt. Firing tale. Not many uplifting tales remaining in a world without songs. Studies his hands, permanently darkened by tens. His eyes are haunted, gaze pointed deep into the past. And with a sigh, he strains his back and rolls his shoulders. You hear the creak and crackle of his bones. I should get back to work. Let's get back to work. Yeah, of course. Ready. Got nothing left. He's got nothing left. Different Iron Keep. You don't want to hear that story, it's depressing. Let's talk about other things. Okay, perhaps another time. Yeah, the discredit war. Oh damn! Of course, it caused a terrible time. The war pitted brother against brother, faith against faith, split kingdoms in two. Of course, the cataclysm sparked by the Sundering claimed far more lives, as did the years of blood and ash that followed. But the discord in war was the start of the end, and the choristers were the worst of it. Sorry, Caswin, do you want the truth? I was relieved when the voices fell silent. Despite all the horrors of the Sundering, despite everything we've suffered since, we're better off without them. Let's get back to work. I'll ask him another time. And Clodo. Need Clodo. And let's check the merchants. Real quick. Aha! Ah, I have no money though. New Quillian blocks and end caps. But what to sell for them? $100 each. Fuck, man. Jobs offer the most money. We should Solomon. Six engravings. Real specific stuff. Okay. gleaming steel. Shave the hairs off of that. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm ending here. I'm gonna save the game, and we'll do all that work next time, chat. Hi! Didn't hit daily, that's alright. It's okay, chat. I've accepted the fact this month is just gonna, we're just not gonna hit monthly, unfortunately. Most likely not. Chat! Very soon, as soon as I have the time, because I'm working on a lot of stuff IRL, which I'm trying to fix up and get together, right? I recently had to update the software in my fucking car, and then change the oil, fill that with gas. So the truck's now ready for the trip next month, for the most part. I'm gonna have to probably refill the tires as well. I already did, but I'm probably gonna have to film again in a month. At least the wife puts bread on the table. That makes it both. Makes it both. Yeah, I do feel bad. I do feel bad. Okay, but there's not much I can do. Alright, I'm trying. There's a lot of shit. A lot of shit that's just fallen behind since Pay started working. And, between the two of us, I'm the one with that has the unstable job to begin with, so I'd rather she, be able to continue to do her stable job while I try to fix stuff up around the house. But anyways, my brain just shut down. I decided for the daily goal, what I'm gonna do is I am going to Principal, you're the kept man. That's great. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a wheel, right? As soon as I have the time. I don't know if you've noticed, but the last couple Sundays we've not been doing planning streams or anything like that, or work streams. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably do a work stream soon, where I go ahead and set that up, or maybe I'm gonna set up off stream. Who knows? And we'll do that. We're gonna make a wheel, so that whenever we hit daily, we can just spin the wheel, and then we'll do whatever the wheel lands on, and the wheel will basically just be all the stuff that's on the repeatable goals list. So like booms, meow, hugs, everything down to like the fucking hot sauce, right? So we'll do hot sauce. Possibly. And I want to come up with some more rewards for it. For the wheel. Just cause like it feels kind of cheap just to have it just be cheap shit. Considering it's $100 for a spin. Makes no sense for the stuff on it to be $100. So I want to come up with some more stuff for the repeatable goals list that we can then shove onto the wheel. Is what I'm thinking. Stuff. Right. More repeatable goals. A little quick, quick something I can do, right? I'll throw the what do we call it? Whatchamacallit? I'll probably throw like a karaoke on there. I'll probably throw like a voice act something on there. I'll probably throw the MSP, Microsoft Paint drawing on there. But we need to get our goals in order again, just because I feel like that's definitely not helping. We need to come up with a reward for this month as well. That just needs to happen. Or if not for this month, at least for next month, because we're probably not gonna hit monthly this month, unfortunately. I just don't see it happening. We're about 6.5 days behind, a little more than that. So I just don't see it happening. And it's not you guys' fault. It's really my fault. I've not been streaming as much as I should. I was super sick last month, so that kind of created a slump, and then I've not had the energy to essentially, you know, go full force at it this month, right? And try to recover that. So, is what it is. Yeah. So that's essentially just the stuff I have planned for like the immediate near future. I am gonna get started as soon as we're back from the trip to Miami. We're gonna do our best. I'm gonna do my best to just be on top of the stuff that I owe you guys again. Start doing that stuff again, and try to get that stuff done. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Wednesday? I'm probably gonna play some more of this in the morning. Actually, in the morning. I'm not gonna take a Benadryl tonight. Actually, in the morning. And then, in the afternoon, I have to do taxes stuff. And then, so I'm probably not gonna stream in the afternoon. But then in the evening tomorrow, of course, it's Wednesday, so we're gonna do the watch along in the Discord. And we're gonna start season 3 of Blue Mountain State. So hopefully you guys will join for that. It's such a good fucking show. Such a good fucking show. But, seems right. My progress. But yeah, with that chat, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your evening, rest of your night, for those of you across the pond. As always, don't forget to go fuck yourselves. It's healthy. I'll see you guys later. Bye!